Alright you lot, Chapel John here, and today we are looking at Transformers Legacy Voyager class Dirge. No, this isn't Dev. That controversy has been dead for a long while. Here he is in his alt mode. Looks nice. It comes with a few things. Instruction sheet, and this again, the papers. Seems mandatory these days. And there's this. He also comes with these as well. I know with Starscream they're called null rays, but I don't know what it's going to be called with the other Seekers like him. So I guess similar things. Here he is. Looks alright. You've got essentially kind of, what is it? It isn't tan. I don't know what it's called. You've got the blue here. The blue looks nice. Black. That's a pretty decent colour to go with blue. Decepticon logos. There's this amber canopy, amber looking thing. Yeah, that's really it. Not much to it. The weird thing though is, like, of course there are no landing gears, which it's interesting because you've got to line up the kneecaps with that, because if you don't, he's going to be slanted upwards to a ridiculous degree. So yeah, nice jet mode, pretty decent. Transformation is pretty nice. It's like the classic Seeker molds. You come round here, open up the kneecaps, just kind of untap these sections and extend them out like Combiner Wars figures. That part is like the Combiner Wars. Bring them out up to here, and there's actually a tab at the back and a slot over there. You're attaching it to that. That, I assume that it's lined up in there, and I assumed wrong. Yeah, you've got to line those up. Go, better yet, split the legs and line them up individually. That would help. Right, you can close them up. The kneecaps have got a slot, and there's a tab over here. They'll line up. Open the feet up, including the heels. Open them up. Fold these to the back. More dynamic if you do that. And that's it for the legs. This section, come around here, bring these down, and bring them up on a hinge within there. Do the same thing with the other. Great. Kind of undo this section from here. Bring this section backwards. Bring out the arms. Take the nose cone. The entire cockpit section. Bring it down. Twist it round. Bring this down on double hinges. This tab right here will go into this slot here. And make sure that these line up. So they are. Right. Fold out the hands. Open up the arms. The forearms. Extend them out on double hinges. There's actually a tabbing up there. Bring this out. Make sure that this lines up. Close up the arm. Fold out the hand. Do the same with the other. Right, take these, put these in his arms. Go. And I could technically just leave the nose cone in place and call him a conehead that way. Could if I so wanted to, but nah. You're actually supposed to untap this section, bring it to the back. And that's it. That is Dirge in his robot mode. Pretty decent. And some more colours are exposed. Mainly the black is more exposed. And a bit of purple this time round. Yeah. Looks pretty decent. Right. These are called coneheads, excuse me. These are called coneheads because they've got the nose cone on top of them. This was true in the G1 days. This was definitely true. But here is just a separate head that's got the nose cone on top of it. Head articulation is that it can rotate 360, although being a nose cone being a cone head is going to be a bit of a pain in the arse to get that head articulation. Shoulders go up and down pretty well. Forwards and backwards can even go 360 if it weren't for these sections. Bend of the elbow, a bit past 90 degrees. His hands, nothing except the upwards angle. Biceps turn 360 though. Right. Nothing at the waist. Although there is a little crotch guard that can flip up out of the way to allow the legs to go forwards. Pretty decently. They go backwards. Not that well, admittedly. Outwards, alright. I don't know if this panel does not seem like it can move, so it's not even a panel, I don't think. The thigh swivel turns 360. I think, yeah, it does. 360. Bends at the knee, a bit past 90 degrees, and his feet turn inwards. Right, decently. Right. That's really it. Not much to that. Oh, you can look up and down up pretty well. That's something I forgot. Anything else? No, it don't seem like it, no. Although you can play with the feet if you so want to, depending on the pose. Yeah. Although if you're so bored, you can take these sections here and put them in his hands. They've got the same ports, so you can do what you want if you so want to. Yeah. Really, that's it. There is. That's all there is to that. So, transformation back. Alright. You bring this up over the head to place, making him a literal cone head. Open the hands, bring the hands up, open the forearms. When you're bringing these in, you want to make sure that these sections, this little tab, goes through here. And this tab's up there, like that. Close it up, fold the hand upwards to place. Same thing with the other. Great. Now we can take the chest region, open this entire section up, and having the nose cone from there, the cockpit from there, take the entire cockpit, bring that up, turn it around 180, bring it up to place. There's actually kind of that same tab goes up there. Fold in the arms. Close it back up. And this is interesting. These sections function a bit like tabs and slots. It just kind of surrounds it in place. Yeah. Once that is done, you can bring these down now. You don't want to bring them down at any other time, because if you do that, you won't be able to take the entire section and bring it backwards. Bring these up to place. Exact same thing with the other. Right. Bring these in. Close up the feet. tap them together, open them up, untap these sections, and bring them in like Combiner Wars, like the Combiner Wars figures. 2 tabs here, 2 slots there. Get them lined up, but also make sure that the kneecaps line up with the crotch guard, because if you don't, the jet would be slanted. That is another thing you've got to kind of line up too. You have to make sure those are lined up so that the jet stays reasonably level. You can take these, one of them, and bring them up here, but I think that's mainly because of the Studio Series 86 star screen mold. But I can take these and just store them underneath. Right, just make sure things are lined up pretty well. The wings are the hardest part though. The wings are mainly the hard part. And that is it. That is Transformers Legacy Voyager class Dirge. What do I think of him? He's a nice figure. Any problems? Not that many. Other than the head articulation being a bit of a pain to get to because he's a conehead. But otherwise, nothing really. Nothing really. So, yeah. That's that. Hope you liked this video and have a great time. And as always, see you later.